Well, greetings to this week's weekly word. I'm Pastor David Shipman with Covenant of Peace International. Thank you for taking the time to view this. I wanted to say, hope you made it out to our Easter services. Great time. It was early. It's a little bit chilly, but it was a great time. Had a great breakfast afterwards. I hope you found yourself in church on the Lord's Day. I mean, the Resurrection Sunday. It baffles me that, especially on a day like this, people can find things that they're going to do, and they don't, they dismiss it because of whatever's going on in their life. I talked about sacrifice, and it's very true. It's amazing to me as I watch people. I hope you're not one of them. People are unwilling to sacrifice anything they got going on for the things of God. It's going to hurt them. And again, like I said, I hope it's not you. It was a great time. I hope you had a blessed Easter. I know we did. This Saturday, hey, mark your calendar. We're going to have Paul Popoff. We're going to have him on Sunday. There was a scheduling conflict. He has a meeting down in LA that he's got to get down to. So we're going to do like a little intimate setting, 1 hour, 8 to 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, this coming Saturday, down here at the church. We're going to have coffee and some, like continental type stuff. And so if you'd like to hear what's going on, they've got a very powerful ministry and going into some very dangerous and places that are unreached. You'll find it very interesting. You have the opportunity to ask questions and get to know the Popoffs better. If you've ever read the book Tortured for His Healing, that was his father. He was like 8 or 10 years old, something like that, when the KGB rushed in their house and took his father, who was a preacher in Bulgaria, and he never saw him again for like 20 years. It'd be a very great time this Saturday at 9 a.m. Thing I keep thinking about is a prayer that I keep praying. I've mentioned it if you've come to this church for any length of time. And I talk about where Paul talks in Ephesians chapter 1, open the eyes of their understanding. This is something that a lot of people don't think it applies to them, or at least I think they don't think it applies to them. Because especially if you're educated, especially if you got kind of life working and stuff like that, you might be smart. But smart and having revelation knowledge and understanding is not the same thing. I heard an individual who is educated, university degrees, professional jobs, all that kind of stuff, doing very well. And they were talking about something. I was just looking at it thinking, they got no clue what they're talking about. They don't understand what it is that they're saying. And we've got to come to that place. In fact, the Bible says, in all you're getting, get understanding. Don't think you have understanding because you have an opinion. Your opinion, you can be very strong in opinions. I'm one. But it doesn't mean our opinion's correct. Understanding is really understanding what's going on, no matter what our opinion of the subject or circumstance is. So I want to encourage you, as Paul prayed, open the eyes. Get the eyes of your understanding opened. How are you going to do that? You're going to have to be in the Word. You're going to have to pray. You're going to ask God for understanding. So ask God for wisdom. Ask God for understanding. Ask God to that you can evaluate. You can see things the way they really are, because we are headed into, sometimes we're already in it, of some great deception. And a lot of people are going to fall by the way. I hope it's not you. Hey, I look forward to seeing you next time in church. Come on out tomorrow night. We're going to have a great Bible study. And like I said, Saturday morning, 9 a.m., Paul Popoff. It's going to be a great time. I call you blessed.